Well, what's up guys, welcome back to another video here at G Academy, and today we'll be going through changing the subject. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I promise you, it is this easy. Our learning outcomes for today are to understand what the subject of the formula is, and to rearrange the formula to suit our needs. Is it also to solve changing the subject of a formula exam questions? So, what is changing the subject? When changing the subject of a formula, we rearrange the formula so we have a different subject. In other words, if you move a term from one side of the equal sign to the other, you change the operation to do the opposite. In this lesson, we will focus on solving changing the subject exam questions and understand using the square root. Now, let's have a look at changing the subject of formulas. A formula is a rule that links variables and is used to work something out. By manipulating the algebra, a different variable is isolated to become the subject of a formula. This is called rearranging the formula to change the subject. For example, make A the subject in A minus 5B plus C equals D. So first we would plus 5B to get it to A plus C equals D plus 5B. Then we minus C from both sides to get A equals D plus 5B minus C. Remember, if A was 2A in this formula, you'd have to divide by 2 to get A on its own. So you'd also have to divide by 2 to the other side of the formula. So if A was 2 in this instance, to get A on its own, it would be A equals D plus 5B minus C, all divided by 2. Once again, it's that time to have a go at some Math Genie exam questions. Have a go, pause the video, and unpause when you've done. So, in our first question, f equals 5c minus a. Make c the subject of this formula. So first, we plus 8 to both sides to get f plus 8 equals 5c, and then we divide by 5 to get c on its own. So our final answer will be f plus 8 divided by 5 equals c. Now, for our second question, make t the subject of the formula for u equals 4t minus 21. So first we plus 21 to both sides to get u plus 21 equals 4t. Then we divide by 4 to get our final answer of u plus 21 divided by 4 equals t. Finally, for our third question, make y the subject of the formula for which x equals 3y minus 2. So first we plus 2 to both sides to get x plus 2 equals 3y. Then we divide by 3 to get our final answer of x plus 2 divided by 3 equals y. Now, let's make sure you understand what inverse operations are. When you are rearranging certain formulas, you may notice that you do the opposite of the operation in the formula, such as 3x minus 7 equals c is the same as 3x equals c plus 7. This is called inverse operations, and it's also used when dealing with square numbers. Say, if you have b squared equals a, b equals plus or minus the square root of a. Make sure you write the plus or minus sign because the negative number squared equals the same as the positive number squared. Minus 2 squared is the same as 2 squared, which is both 4, because if you do minus 2 times minus 2, a minus and a minus makes a positive. If I did minus 3 times minus 2, I'll get positive 6. So if you square root a number, say 25, it could either be 5 times 5, or it could be minus 5 times minus 5. Here are some more exam questions for you to have a go at. Have a go, pause the video, and unpause when you've done. So, in our first question, make n the subject of m equals n squared plus 3. So first, we minus 3 from both sides to get m minus 3 equals n squared, meaning n is positive or negative the square root of m minus 3. For our second question, make a the subject of v equals u plus at. First, we minus u's from both sides to get v minus u equals at. Now, as a and t are together, we can't minus t because they're not separate things. However, because they're now together, we'd have to divide. Because if we had t on the other side and we times by t, it would become at. So we do the opposite. So our final answer would be v minus u divided by t equals a. Finally, for our third question, make a the subject of v squared equals u squared plus 2as. First, we minus u squared to get v squared minus u squared equals 2as. And as we did before, we need to get rid of the 2 and the s, so we simply divide by 2s. So our final answer would be v squared minus u squared divided by 2s equals a. Now it's time to have a go at some of the hardest exam questions you'll probably be asked and change the subject of a formula. Have a go, pause the video and unpause when you've done. So, in our first question, make a the subject of x equals 3 bracket a plus 9. First, we need to expand the bracket, so x equals 3a plus 27. Now we get 3a on its own, so we minus 27 from both sides to get 3a equals x minus 27. Now we want a on its own, so we divide all by 3 to get a equals x divided by 3 minus 9. So our final answer is a equals x divided by 3 minus 9. In our second question, make b the subject of the formula of a equals 3 plus c divided by b. So first we times by b to get ab equals 3 plus c, and then we divide by a to get b equals 3 plus c divided by a. Now for our third question, make h the subject of the formula for d equals the square root of 3h divided by 2. So first we square both sides to get d squared equals 3h divided by 2. Now we times by 2 to get 3h on its own, so 2d squared equals 3h. Now, as we want h on its own, we divide by 3, so our final answer is 2d squared divided by 3 equals h. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of today's lesson. And I did say it was that easy. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.